done with my life? Traded in my love to see the other side.
What's up? Episode 10.
Episode 10, cheers.
Woo! Cheers.
Cheers.
Bang it. Ding.
Bang it.
Ding.
Keystone.
Ding. This is Dear Neighbor. This is Corey. This is Cody. Known Cody for 11,000 years. And Corey I just met today.
About like an hour ago.
You met before?
No.
Really?
Not one time.
He's one of the most beautiful men I've ever met in my life.
Isn't he pretty?
I'll cry.
Yeah. I compared Josh Bratton to the Aaron Pauley of Omaha. Do you know who Aaron Pauley is?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Mice and Men now.
Yeah.
What?
He was in the fucking Jamie's Elsewhere.
Yeah. Tell me that they don't look like each other.
They have the same hair.
Yeah.
And I also nice hair.
That's all. Yeah.
I have long hair too, but he has nice hair.
And he kills it on the bass too.
He does. I didn't realize how many bands he played in, and I also didn't realize he played in Ironsides for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Fun fact.
And then I also said something. I also said something about Nathan Schwery and the fact that he's the free agent of Omaha.
Mm-hmm. The free agent?
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I'm not playing in a band. Do you want me to play in a band? Yeah, I'll play.
Dude. Yeah, but he's really good too. We like Nathan.
Oh my god, I love Nathan.
We like Nathan a lot.
I was in band with Nathan.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've known him for it's going on 10 years.
Yeah,
10 or 11 years.
You can just tell he loves the music scene. He's in it for that, you know.
Yeah. Oh my god, listening to him and Anthony talk about cameras, it makes no sense.
It's Chinese. I don't know much about cameras either. I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah. So we did the Wither Decay podcast and Anthony's back to back. So in between them, they're just sitting there talking. They're like, yeah, this camera does this, and what do you shoot when it's dark? And what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah,
it made no sense to me.
I don't even know why you shoot when it's dark. You can't see anything.
Well, when you lights.
So how was your last show? You guys played last at Sokol, right?
Yeah, Sokol Underground throwback.
It was rad.
It was awesome.
It was really rad.
Do you like those mixer shows better?
That instance, sometimes we don't. It really depends. But that instance, we loved it because everyone just killed it, brought a lot to the table. From This Day Forward, Your Last Chance, Narcotic Self, and then Devil. It was a freaking awesome.
It really was like a throwback show too, because like nobody's been to Sokol Underground in like forever, so it's
very nostalgic. Everybody, you know. I'm like, I'm peeing in this crappy restroom right now.
No. The last time I went, to Sokol, I seen it was Ocean's 8 Alaska.
Oh shit, yeah.
It was Gideon, Varials, a band called Loathe, which is the one I was showing you guys, and one other band. But yeah, it's such a throwback. A lot of good memories, but I don't know if they're going to start booking shows there more.
No, I think they raised the rent for a little bit.
I think it's too expensive.
Yeah. Ethan was saying something about it's like $450.
Yeah. That sounds right. That's crazy.
Last time before I played at that Sokol Underground last time, it was with Devil, and we all dressed up as Harry Potter characters.
Okay, but Aaron was Dobby.
He was Dobby.
Didn't even know who Dobby was.
You didn't even know who Dobby was.
So we just put a pillowcase on.
Sorry, Aaron.
Armholes.
We glued elf ears on his.
He had no clue.
No, it was. He didn't know, and it was like turned out to be real glue. So like they actually
I don't know if it was
glued
real
the ears.
glue, but it was something weird.
It was way stickier than what it was supposed to be.
We couldn't get it,
and we had to like rip it off of his ears.
And I had a horrible Dumbledore costume. Like I don't even look like Dumbledore. But I look like a wizard.
Did you Mike Tyson his ear off? You just like bite it.
We should have.
I don't remember how we took it off, but
I think we just ripped it. I think he
something like that. He's like, just get it off.
What you did is you gave him all those Angry Orchards. You gave him a little fireball, and then you said, "All right, go to sleep."
And then we gave him a sock because then he's a free elf.
Dobby was a free elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter fans.
Why are they done? Aren't they doing what's the spinoff of it?
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. I haven't seen the second one though.
It's fine.
The first one was good. The second one, I watched a little bit of it and I fell asleep. Maybe I was tired. But...
Did you guys see Joker?
Yeah.
No, don't talk about it.
I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but it's awesome.
Okay, I've heard that.
Okay,
from everybody.
So,
I love the new Joker.
I fell asleep, and it's not because
you fell asleep.
I know. I know it's not because
I saw it at 10:20 p.m. and I didn't
Bad
fall
start.
asleep
See,
either.
It's not because it was bad. Did you drink beforehand?
No.
I drank beforehand. Rookie mistake.
It
Listen,
is kind of a long movie.
Yeah. Well, listen. Oakview, comfy ass chairs. They have a bar. I was waiting. What was I supposed to do?
Spent
Is it the
$9 on a
reclining?
beer.
It was. It's 10.
Too much.
Oh, check this out. So I get up to the bar, and there's like this old, like 55, 60-year-old couple that's sitting there. And I go up to the bartender. I'm like, hey, what's this Nebraska? It just says like Nebraska on it. And they go, yeah, it's a pale ale. Yeah, it's locally brewed. And they just know it. They just know too much, right? And I go, can I take a sip of it? They're like, yeah, this is what it tastes like. It tastes like this, and you might like it if you like this. I just want a little sip of
They
it.
didn't let you try it?
No, I tried it. The
Okay.
bartender gave me a little sip of it, and they are both looking at me like, so?
So what do you think?
Waiting.
Huh?
I go, yeah, don't like it. They talked it up so much. I'm like, oh, I don't like it.
I'm
And
not a
the-
big fan of IPAs.
No, hate them. Ended up getting a Blue Moon, and I
Blue Moon.
I asked the guy, I go, can I like leave the bar? Do I have to sit at the bar while I do this, or while I drink? And he goes, no, you can sit anywhere else. And I'm like,
Anywhere else.
And
see ya.
He's kicking you
Stop
out.
breathing down my neck.
Yeah. So I wasn't about that. But
Yeah.
I watched the movie. I can remember like the first 40 minutes, but it was just like I had 2 Blue Moons in me. Tall boys. Tall ones. Yeah, so I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you can feel yourself dozing off a little bit.
And it was late at night.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like dozing off too sometimes.
God.
But
But I need to go re-see it. So you guys want to go see it after this? No, I'm just kidding.
is it Tuesday?
Actually, yeah.
$5 movies.
Oh, you going to the Alamo?
Dude, Marcus Majestic. That guy is
$5
weird, but
Tuesday.
they have comfy seats.
Yep.
Comfy seats.
You always see the
Recliners.
cameo before the movie where it's just Greg Marcus and he's like, hi, and it's so awkward. It's like painfully
Where's this
awkward.
at?
Marcus Majestic. It's in Lincoln. It's in
that's
Omaha.
There's the one in Council Bluffs.
There's one in Council
Oh,
Bluffs.
there's
It used
one
to be all like the AMC ones.
Marcus Majestic.
Yes, $5
They're
on
the baller
Tuesdays.
ones.
If you're a
Oh.
student, $6 on Thursdays. I don't even know why I'm promoting them.
You're not a student.
Yeah.
But
Shout out.
I'm not a student.
No.
Are you a student? I remember you.
So
going
I'm
to school,
a
right?
student of drums.
We
But
all
if you
were
go
one
online,
time.
you can get the student deal, and they won't check your student ID most of the time. Sorry.
I went to go buy her beers, and the lady goes, yeah, let's see your ID. She types in 813, and the thing just clears it, and it's like, yep, good.
August 13th, no year.
No,
Cool. He's good.
Yeah, no year. Granted, I'm 26, but it's just like, she's like, well, didn't ask for the year, so you're good.
You're fine. That's
I don't
weird.
even get ID'd. I like.
Yeah, because you got a
no,
beard.
never. I don't know how that changes anything.
How old are you?
24.
24? Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're young.
See?
24?
37
Oh.
Dude. But he's going on 38, so.
next year.
Yeah.
Just kidding. 25.
25? Yeah.
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 Almost 26 in January.
Stop saying that.
Yeah.
I
Take some
hate that.
birthday gifts.
I hate that statement, and I've said it on air.
Almost
No, I hate when people say, yeah, I'm 25, turning 26.
25 and a half.
Well, no
Three
fucking,
quarters.
no fucking shit, you're turning 26.
25 and 6/10.
Well, it's close.
Okay, when's your
Coming.
birthday?
January
January what?
31st.
31st. So it's a little longer.
Hey.
And when's your birthday?
June 6th. Yeah, we
June
way out.
6th. No, I'm
June
just
6th? You're born on D-Day.
Yeah, I didn't actually learn that until like this last year.
You know how...
It was my birthday and I was at a place and he's like, "Oh, you share a special birthday," and I was like, "With what?" And he was like,
what?
"D-Day," and I was like, yeah."
You know how
for
bad
sure."
it'd be to have a birthday on 9/11?
No, it's not good.
Like,
It's not
happy
that
birth-
bad because you don't know.
You don't know. What do you mean? You don't know?
judge.
Everybody knows.
Everyone's sad, but
Everybody knows. What?
you don't know when you're born.
That's
you know?
That's the
So you
worst.
just gotta make the best of
statement
it.
of that.
God, this is getting deep.
It's getting
That was the
deep.
worst way to look at that.
That's the best way.
Well, but
No, I
you know,
I don't know how I got on this conversation. Somebody asked me what I'm afraid of. Oh, yeah. I post this thing about what I'm afraid of, and it's like dying. And they're like, yeah, just read this book and you won't feel so bad. I'm like, I'm still going to think about dying.
Did you read it?
No.
You should read it.
Have you read it?
No, but it sounds good. Do you know what it is?
yeah. But
How does somebody who's written the book about dying know about dying?
that one time they
Maybe
died.
they died.
Are we talking Jesus?
They came
They
back.
came back.
People do that.
It's a thing. Seriously, I seen it once.
Give CPR till the paramedics come. They could come
No,
back to
that's-
life.
Have you ever had anybody experience a medical emergency at your show?
I actually saved the man's life.
Cody
one
saved a
time.
dude's life. Yeah, it's a great
Well,
story.
yeah. I just gave a guy CPR.
Claim it.
Yeah.
He was on drugs, obviously, because there's like the foamy in the mouth.
Oh, I thought he's like...
And then I started
back
giving
from
CPR. I wasn't gonna give him like mouth to mouth because he's foaming out of the mouth. Like,
Just like wipe it off. Like,
no, I gave CPR till the medics came, and they're like, "If you didn't do that, you would have died." You know.
where was it at?
Long time ago. I don't want to do name calls. I lived with a buddy in like 72nd in Maple,
Benson, basically.
kind of outside Benson.
Okay.
Yeah. It was so long
Was that
ago.
a
I worked
show?
at Target at 4 in the morning. It was not at a show.
Oh, okay.
It was our neighbor. They were like, "Help! My friend is unconscious," and we're like, "Shit!" So we went over there.
Exciting things don't happen at our shows.
No,
Like that.
no one really dies.
No one really does. They
That's
keep
not
living.
exciting though. That's not an
Yeah.
exciting thing.
The only time I've ever come upon a situation like that, Jeff and I, we weren't living together at the time, but I texted him at like 2 o'clock in the morning, like, let's go for a drive. He said, yeah, let's go for a drive. So we're driving around like 25, 30 minutes. We ended up coming back east to get back to Council Bluffs. I noticed we ran over a whole bunch of debris on the road. It's right behind UNO, that golf course. We ran over a whole bunch of debris. I look out the window, and a motorcycle had crashed.
Oh shit!
Did you run over the body?
No.
I was hoping.
Whoa.
I mean, not hoping.
Real
No.
intense.
What? We ran. Did you get charged for homicide in that case?
That's dark. No.
No, he's already dead. You're
Yeah.
good.
Well,
What
it
if-
depends.
How do you determine if he's dead?
He's dead.
What the FBI?
You just say he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew he was
dead
dead,
when
so we
he was
ran.
dead
It was
over.
a
when I
small
seen him.
bus.
I
He was roadkill.
On the back.
Whoa. That got dark. All right.
No, so
This is crazy hard.
I go, Jeff. I go, turn around. This guy wrecked his motorcycle. This guy is laying in this yard. He's laying like sprawled out on his face. His bike is in this yard. Now, you know how it goes like curb, grass, and then sidewalk, right? It was pushed out. The grass itself was pushed out like 3 feet. So I'm thinking what happened was he turned his steering wheel, or he turned his wheel, and he ended up pushing the grass that way and flipped.
Oh yeah.
So we got there, and of course he comes back to, and he's like, "Oh, what happened?" I'm like, "Yeah, you wrecked, dude."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he out of it? He was just on
Yeah,
it. Oh
he,
my god.
he was out of it until Jeff and I got there, and then I called the cops, and
He's like, "What happened?"
"Yeah," and then he goes, "Oh, let me just ride home," and I go, "Dude, you're not riding your bike
No,
home.
you probably
Your
got a
bike."
concussion, like hard.
Listen, his bike was like facing this way, and his tire was this way.
Oh, okay. So you're not riding your bike.
Yeah, I
home.
go, "You're not riding," and he tries to get up and walk, and I go, "No, you like don't." And then the funny story, there was kind of a funny story after this. So the news reporters come, and Jeff and I are like, "Holy shit, we're gonna get interviewed." So Jeff, it's like 2:30 in the morning. Jeff and I are gonna get interviewed, and the lady's like, the lady looks rough, like she literally just got called to come to the scene, and the lady goes, "All right, so who's seen it? Who wants to talk?" And Jeff and I go, "Rock, paper, scissors." So we played rock, paper, scissors to determine.
In front of the people? They're just waiting there, like really,
No.
really right now.
So the guy got put in the truck and taken off. So the lady's like, "Who wants to do the interview?" We go rock, paper, scissors. Jeff wins, and he ends up doing the interview. And the way he described it, he's like, "Yeah, we didn't see any flashy cones or anything, and we just ran over a whole bunch of stuff." Like the way he described it was so hilarious. But we played rock,
He
paper.
always tells the truth too,
Yeah.
no matter what. Too, and that's what I love
We
about
played
him.
rock, paper, scissors to determine who would get interviewed.
But he won, so you think you would talk to him?
Oh.
Then
No, he wanted to. I wish I would.
he wanted to. Oh, okay. So in that case, yeah,
For
he
the
won.
fame.
Yeah.
So who's the-
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever been.
Kind of like a big shot then. Oh,
Yeah,
He's
he was
on
on
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KETV.
that's a
Can we
big
look
deal,
that up
dude.
right now? You think it's on there?
It's on one of my Facebooks, my old one. I think like the article itself, and I said, "We are heroes." Was
We
the
are
caption.
heroes.
That's awesome.
What happens if we wouldn't have found him? Can
You
you
would have
imagine?
probably been laid there for a little bit.
Can you imagine waking up and you're just like, "Oh, let me go get the
Where am
paper."
I? And tries to ride his motorcycle. Like, dude, your tire's out of the way.
Gotta work.
There's a gnat. I need to kill it.
Well,
Just keeps
good
getting in my
catch.
face.
I think the guy was drunk. Mind you, it's 2:30. What's like 2:30?
Oh
so.
yeah, so that's probably why he tried to walk away.
Yeah.
I didn't see shit, man.
That's why motorcycles are
I
dangerous.
should've
And
said-
drinking. Don't drink.
Don't
and
drink
drive motorcycles
at
or
all.
drive. That's what Lyft is for.
Yeah.
Uber. Lyft
Right.
is better, I think.
Yeah.
You ever been lifted from a show
Dude,
or Ubered from a show?
Ubered probably.
Ubered
Yeah.
from a show?
From a show, yeah, I was probably out of town and I wanted to go
Okay.
to like Walmart to get some food or something.
That's a terrible story.
It doesn't have to be a good
That's what he was talking
story.
about if you're too drunk.
Oh,
and you back
the
up
other
the
day it wasn't at a show
Jeez.
though. I put it in the wrong car. I was in the wrong car.
We started to get in the wrong car, and this lady looked around with the most scared
Terrified
face in the entire
look.
world and was like, what are
I was
you
on
doing?
the phone, and he's like, I'm out here. I got my flashing lights on, so I look over. I see like a minivan, flashing lights.
Didn't look at the brand
I'm like,
whatsoever.
Dog.
Just the
Open the
van.
door. The mom is mom, and she's like, ah!
The mom
like,
is a
crap.
mom, and she's like,
Sorry. And then the guy, the husband, I'm thinking. Probably the husband, obviously. He got out. He's like, you guys need a ride?
He's like, I'll give you a ride, though. Seriously. Like, where are you going? And we're like, no, we
That's
got
why
a
we
ride.
have a lift.
but You're not that guy.
what are your prices compared to Lyft?
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
you $5. You might kill us. But
Yeah, he might kill us, but no big deal. You know.
The
Price gotta pay.
the scariest ride I've ever taken. So, one of the first time, it was the second time I went out to nationals, and it was out in Reno, Nevada.
For Nationals for bowling?
For bowling, yeah. We bowled the shift at 10 o'clock at night. So we ended up leaving the place at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, my train took a fucking Amtrak
Badass.
from Reno to Council Bluffs.
Hell yeah.
33 hours.
Damn.
33 hours.
Was that pretty cheap, though?
Yeah, it was like $210 compared to a flight that was $340.
Yeah. I would do that.
Anyhow, luckily I had a person that time. So, I was 20 at the time. I couldn't stay at any of the hotels in the casinos. I couldn't book my own room.
You can at least stay in there?
My Uncle Tim didn't book a room for me, and yeah. Thanks,
Hell,
Uncle Tim.
Uncle Tim. Yeah.
No,
What's that
so,
about?
so he didn't book a room for me, and he's like, I'm already staying with somebody. So we had to stay in at we had to stay off the strip in Reno at like this Days Inn, which is 2 miles away. So it's either a walk at 2 o'clock in the morning, 15 minutes. Wow, that's fast. 2 miles in 15 minutes, I'm fucking running.
Damn.
No.
Power mall walking.
It's probably 25, 30 minutes. Mind you, I have my bowling balls with me, so I got to tote 48 pounds. Or it's get a ride from a taxi, because I don't think Uber was big back in, let's see, I was 20, so 6 years ago. I don't think Uber was a thing yet.
I don't think it was.
So we get in this taxi at 2:30 in the morning. Never been in a taxi before. Never out in this town to begin with, and it's 2:30 in the morning.
I bet it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it was strange as shit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I
that
had
would
somebody
be
with
weird.
me, because what happens if we would have got kidnapped?
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Uncle Tim.
Yeah, right?
Fucking Uncle Tim.
I think I got it.
Shout out to Uncle Tim.
Uncle
So-
Tim!
Yeah, tag him into the
Making life interesting.
I actually have an Uncle Tim, too.
Yeah.
You have an Uncle
yeah,
Tim?
but he'd get me a room.
Yeah.
He'd get his room.
What's his last name? Shout him out.
Tim Ferry. Represent.
Tim!
What?
I've never met you, but
He will
sound
probably
cool.
never see this one time, so.
Have you met each other's families?
Oh,
Yeah.
But you never met his uncle.
Our mothers
Not
are like the
Uncle
same
Tim.
person.
They are, but they're
Literally.
totally different. But
No,
they're,
well,
they're the
but
same.
they're the same person.
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same person.
I've
I love his family.
I've
It's
met
so cool.
his
His
mom.
immediate family. Like
Yeah.
I've met them.
They're cool. Cool people.
I was at was it a Christmas party
I
or
think-
was it Easter?
I don't know.
It was one of
Give
those
them
things,
something.
and they were really cool.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how close do you think you guys are?
Like together?
Yeah.
Close?
Yeah.
12.
9.
How?
Wow.
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 A 3-point
Is
difference.
this
less
counseling
than me,
or is this
dude.
the interview? No, I'm just
Go
kidding.
ahead and talk me through your problems, please.
Well, I live a long
Don't
ways
start
away.
that roll.
I miss you, Corey.
the reason I ask is because have you guys ever been mistaken for a couple?
Not a couple, but
Brothers.
brothers.
We've had people argue that we're not brothers.
We walked in and got both neck tattoos or whatever, like, and they were like, "You guys are brothers." That was when we were both like a little bit more chunky too, and we had like the same length of hair.
Yeah, when we told the dude, we're like, we're not brothers.
We're not
He's like,
brothers.
yeah, you're brothers. We're like, no. Like,
See, Jeff and
we're
I,
not.
I've had people ask us if we're brothers. I'm like, we're not even fucking close. But the
But
funny
you do to give out the vibe as like good friends,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that could come off as brothers.
So the funny thing we do at talk, I can remember this one time I talked with John's. The lady goes, "Are you guys together or separate?" She didn't ask paying together or separate. I'm like, "Well, we're not really talking right now." And just played along, and she felt so awkward. She's like, "Oh, sorry about that."
I'm not really talking right now. I should have grabbed his ass.
Give me a nice little
But I
squeeze.
mean, if you want to talk me into it, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we get mistaken for a couple so often. It's hilarious at some points. But we've been mistaken as brothers, yes. But like I said, we don't look close. You guys.
See, but
Yeah, but I'm a
no.
ginger
I mean,
and I'm
we're
built
not,
differently. But we have the same style, kind of.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
I
both
guess-
got beards and like the long hair,
Bearded.
and that's like it.
We're bearded brothers.
Yeah, how long's your beard been going?
I've trimmed it a little bit for a wedding, couple
Ooh,
weddings.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been doing it for about 6 months.
Did you guys go to the wedding together?
We went
We
to
went
our
to
best
a
friend
wedding
Audrey's
together.
wedding together.
His girlfriend was there.
And my
Yes,
girlfriend. He was the third
Aw.
wheel.
Yeah.
God, being the third wheel is worst.
It was fun because we're all really close.
Sometimes.
I was the fifth wheel the other day. I'm not
How
gonna
does
name
that work?
I'm not gonna name drop. So
What do you mean? How
Two
does that
couples
work?
and yourself.
yeah.
That'd be more fun though than
Good
a
at
third
math.
wheel. I think.
Well, luckily,
Yeah, well,
luckily, I'm the source of entertainment in most scenarios.
Hell yeah, we need to go out to a bar together then.
Do you want to
This
come
kind
out?
of sucks.
Whoa.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Do you want to
You
come
two
out
wanna
with
start
Austin
dating?
Gall and
Wow,
I?
Jeez.
When?
November
Name drop.
15th.
Name drop.
You're not supposed to name drop.
Ooh.
No, I'm not name dropping
Name drop,
the
no, no, no.
story.
Wow.
Not November 15th because I'm going to see The Neighborhood November 14th, which I'm fucking pumped for.
All right.
You ever heard of The Neighborhood?
No, I've heard of Dear Neighbor.
No.
No, I have.
Okay, so
The Neighborhood. No, I'm just kidding.
So anyhow, how this happens, I get crunk about Applebee's. I love Applebee's.
Applebee's is
Dollar
cool.
margs. dude.
9 p.m. You get there. You
Yeah.
can get a Brutus Blue Moon for like $4.
You get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
Brutus Blue
So-
Moon.
So I put out a post like, hey, let's go out to Applebee's.
5 times fast.
So-and-so says, yeah, I'll meet you there. And she says, I'll bring somebody else. And I go, okay, so it's going to be the three of us. And I'm familiar with this couple. I just met him. Well, I met the guy out of the relationship recently. And then the other one's like, the other couple, the girl out of the relationship, is like, hey, can we come and can I bring such and such? And I go, yeah, that won't be too bad. I didn't know those two were talking.
Ooh.
So
Wait a second.
They smooching.
Who was talking?
The couple.
the second couple
That wasn't a couple that he thought, but then they became the couple, and now they're the couple.
Oh.
Yeah. So I get there. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Okay, this pissed me off. They said, I was working that night and I got off early and I'm like, hey, meet at 9:00. I'm always early to everything. Besides this, I was a little bit late, so
Not me. I'm late.
apologies.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
So I got there like 8:45. Not the original people that I invited, the second group I invited, get there 9:10. So I'm
Damn.
waiting in Applebee's for 25 minutes, and then the second couple doesn't come until 9:45.
Okay, so you guys are a few beers deep, right?
Oh, that's the best part.
Mm-hmm.
They had
It's better, dude.
yeah, they had Oktoberfest, which I'm on a kick right now for Oktoberfest. Don't mind the Keystone.
Cheap.
I like
How much was
Oktoberfest.
it? $4?
$4 for
$4
a six
for a
pack.
six.
Represent. Where was it at?
Baker.
Baker.
I miss Bakers.
Baker's great.
So, the lady puts in my order for the Oktoberfest because we're waiting, right? She comes back like 10 minutes later and she goes, the guy accidentally printed the ticket twice. Do you want the second one? Is the Pope religious? Of course I want the fucking second one. And it's the big one, like the 22 ounce. I'm like, so I'm sipping off both of them. And mind you, I've got like
Double fisting it. That's
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
to go.
Should've taped it.
That's my signature move.
This is not your signature move.
I thought it was.
That's not your signature.
You're
done
not
it
double
one
fisting right
time.
now.
Yeah, see what signature
Bitch.
move my ass.
You're right. You got me on there.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, so
That night ended up, I guess, pretty well. I mean, I got a free beer out of it, a free Oktoberfest.
and you got to talk to people you don't usually talk to.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's the best blessing.
I think that's one of the coolest things about this podcast is like I have never had conversations. Well, I mean, I've talked to Alex Sloan a couple of times. Ty I've obviously talked to, but most of the people who've come on, Elise and Bam Brandon, I call him Bam.
Yeah, that's what he goes by, right?
No,
That's why I know him.
that's how I know him,
Yeah,
and that's what I keep saying.
that's
to
his
people.
initials,
What
isn't
are we
it?
talking about?
Bam. Mitchell.
Bam. Brandon Mitchell, the bass player.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know that.
But I know him as Bam,
Okay.
and a lot of people know him as Bam. But anyhow, that's the cool thing about this podcast. I was actually explaining this to somebody earlier. It's like the cool thing about this and why I like doing this is I might not necessarily know you, but I know of you. So, for example, I've known of you for 2-3 years.
And at shows, like
used
if
to
you
go
come
to
to
a lot
our
of shows,
shows,
yeah.
we're so busy. We're always like running across or whatever. Or
Yeah, and
you
I
know.
think this is a cool way to, I guess, get what you're about across to other people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good.
I love what you're doing. I'm like, this is awesome. This
Thanks.
is cool. Someone
Yeah,
needs
we're
to
all
do
about
stuff
it, for
like
sure.
this, you know?
Yeah.
More in Omaha, especially.
Agreed.
Thank Deanna.
Thank you,
give-
Deanna.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I give all credit to her because, so her and I have been friends for a while. I mean, what would you say? 3 years?
Trace?
She says no idea.
He's not counting.
Anyhow, it was January 4th, 2016. We were at a
At
failed
3
2DK show.
p.m.
Anyhow, so the way this come about, what was it? It was like she noticed that I wanted to do a podcast, and then on my birthday, I ended up having like a birthday dinner. Only 2 people showed up, Deanna and my friend Colin. And I think we talked about the podcast again. She may remember it different, but this is how I remember it. She talked about it again at the dinner, and then a couple weeks later, she texts me and she goes, it might have been like a week, I don't know. She texts me and she goes, so when are you free to record? And I go, holy shit. We're
Doing it.
I'm
Doing it.
I'm like, we're doing it.
Doing a thing.
We're doing a podcast,
yeah.
and I'm like, fucking sick. So I go, so what are we gonna talk about? And then she kind of broke the news to me. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna do the producing, and like, it's up to you to find something. And I go, my heart drops. I'm like, fuck, now it's all up to me. I gotta find something. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, what is Omaha missing, and what does Omaha have a bunch of? So Omaha doesn't really have a podcast that I know of. That has a lot of musicians on it. I know a shit ton of musicians. So this is kind of like what I wanted to do.
Oh yeah,
Talk
That's
with
cool.
musicians.
We like it.
it's definitely nice. People need to just notice it, you know, and Omaha locals just bring that up,
Yeah.
you know, together, especially with bands and podcasts.
I need 300 million shares. That's all.
That'd
That's
be
all.
great.
I'm not
That's
asking
okay.
about
Awesome.
You know.
300 million. That's
It's
all.
hard to get known these days, you know, about like paying for promotion and all that stuff. So
See, right now I'm at the point where I'm thinking about paying for boosting, but at the same time, it kind of hurts my pride because I want to just spread it organically. And if people don't want to watch it, that's up to them. I'm not-
organically, but at the same time, they're limiting your posts and how
Yeah.
many people see
Yeah,
it.
it is.
And that's
It
what
is
sucks.
terrible.
Yeah.
Facebook's terrible.
Yeah. I hate Facebook.
For real.
That's one
Not shout out to Facebook.
Not. Do shut up.
That's one thing-
Instagram.
That's one thing actually I had written down and want to ask you is like, what do you notice between, I guess, touring bands and local acts, and how do you get a local act to become known? Does that make sense?
Yep. Right place, right time. Knowing the people is really what gets a band known, I think. And good gear and being professional and just being the good people.
I
you
think
know?
being good at being social too, like being able to talk to people, you get connections. People are gonna know about you or know of you, and
Which goes
that's
back to
gonna
knowing
help you in a
people.
long
Yeah.
way. Yeah, yeah.
Who do you know and where they at? Do you know anybody?
Where you at?
Oh, we don't know
Actually,
anybody.
a question I did have for you. If you weren't in Omaha, where do you think your music would vibe the best?
We always love Colorado.
Colorado?
Yeah.
California. All
California,
about West
the
Coast.
like alternative rock kind of. I love
Mhm.
West Coast. Yeah,
And I was also going to ask, what genre would you put yourself in?
I'd say alternative rock.
Alternative rock?
A little, yeah.
Indie rock.
Indie rock
sometimes.
sometimes.
We go for alternative.
But we
rock
like a little.
overall.
We've been progressing as a band. We've been getting a little heavier as we go. But we still like to keep it light, also.
Mhm.
I just want you to play like something nice and smooth, and then just put in a blah at the end.
And we've been jamming a lot, and we've been playing some smooth stuff. Tell
He's
you
gonna
that
start
much.
pig squealing pretty soon. in
Oh,
the new
smooth
song,
pig
so-
squealing.
Smooth pig squealing. Don't do that.
Did you just
Uh-oh.
inhale?
Yeah, dude,
did.
Tidwop. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Bad
actually.
start.
Now that I think about it, I didn't. I didn't inhale. That was actually.
Yeah, that was. You don't know.
That used to be. That used to be a big thing. So like Inner Shikari, that vocalist, he used to inhale all the time. And
Yeah.
he doesn't really scream anymore.
That
No,
sounds painful.
it is painful.
It's just like it kind of hurts, and then
It
you don't
does.
really have anything.
When I first started listening to metal and I heard people screaming, I'm like, how the heck do they do that? And I thought they would inhale for the longest time. Then I found out they're doing exhaling. I'm like, how do you even do that? You know,
Yeah.
it's just so weird at first.
Have you ever seen? I'm trying to think what band this is. Awaken Providence. You ever heard of them?
No.
So the vocalist from Awaken Providence, he had done an instructional video, and he's talking about like tongue placement. You wouldn't think that's essential with screaming, but the noises that guy makes, incredible. And same with Ben Dewar, if you ever heard of him. I can't think what band he's in. Ben Dewar. Somebody help me when you watch this.
Oh, yeah, help him. No. I don't know a lot of screamers. I know some singers that I love. Definitely a singer.
Yeah, who are some singers you want to shout out?
Bradley
Anybody
Wall. Oh, in
in the local area?
no.
Okay, where's he from?
One of my favorite influences is Bradley Walden of Emerosa. I
Oh,
love
okay.
his singing.
We got to play with him in Sioux Falls.
Oh my god,
Not
yeah,
too
that
long
was
ago
so
too,
fun.
and put
We gotta
on an
open up
amazing
for
show.
them.
Sick.
He spun their bassist while he was playing bass.
That was
Like,
cool.
did a circle.
A couple
flip
times
thing.
actually.
Yeah,
too.
a couple
I was like,
times.
whoa.
It was rad. One time
I tried to do that with my
double-
bassist once. He just landed on his head.
No, he didn't. He never tried that. That's not true. Not true at all.
Did you guys watch the Wither Decay episode where I gave them consequences? So essentially, I asked them questions about each other, and if they got it wrong, they drew a consequence. And one of the funniest ones, I think this is so hilarious. Nathan Schwery has to play a whole song in front of Josh Bratton, like in front of him. So anytime Josh Bratton moves, Nathan Schwery has to move, and he has to block him the whole time.
Should have done naked.
Shut him down.
Done it naked?
Whoa!
I'm just saying. If you're gonna go big.
Can you have R-rated
big.
stuff on
I didn't say
the
that.
podcast?
I didn't mean that. Bleep that out.
Bleep it out.
I didn't say naked.
That's just where it goes like 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll be back.
Restart
after a moment.
I
and
didn't say naked.
naked. But
That
naked.
sounded close to another
We're
word.
still talking about it. It's the
Oh,
problem.
next.
You keep bringing it up next.
That'd been funny though.
Good question. Next question.
Okay,
Every-
next
Next question.
next question. Cody, do you want to run for president?
No,
Terrible idea.
it may not be a terrible idea, but no,
That's a terrible idea.
it'd be a great
It's
idea.
not a good idea.
I just loved.
If there was a president of the music scene in Omaha, who do you think it'd be?
Oh my god, you told me not to name call when we first started this video. And I'm-
anytime we're
oh,
talking
okay.
bad stuff.
Oh, okay. If there was
We're
a
not saying bad things.
if there was a president,
Of the music scene in Omaha, you're like, Corey Korth is our leader. We have to listen
can
to
I
everything
can
he
I
says.
name call, like, not because we're really close, but the president of Omaha of
Is-
the metal scene,
Wait. Drum roll this.
of the metal rock scene is
Yes.
Aaron Koenig. I would vote you 10 times out of 10, dude. I love
Aaron
that
Koenig,
guy.
11
Yeah,
out of 10.
he'll tell you anything. If you got a question about music stuff, he will fucking tell you honest. Like,
Fun fact, I gave him the shirt off my back literally one time.
It's beautiful.
he deserves it.
Pizza Hut shirt.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
Even better.
Yeah,
I think I remember that.
I
Yo,
hope he
Dad-
still has it.
I took.
Hopefully.
I think I remember him
I
telling me
literally-
that.
Okay, so
Was that a show or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally had bought a shirt from one of the bands, and I'm like, I'm just carrying around a shirt, and Aaron's like, dude, let me have that shirt.
Was that Lookout?
Yeah, as I look at,
Oh, dude, I remember that.
I just took off my shirt, and I'm just like, fuck it, here, take it.
That's awesome.
That's a beautiful story.
Sean Sorensen sold the shirt off his back to someone
Yep.
at a show one time.
The Under
It was
Oath
the
shirt?
used. It was the used
Yep,
shirt,
yeah.
and this girl was like, "I will buy that shirt," and Sean's like, "Fuck it, yeah, there you go."
You remember when, like, the flashy designs? So, like, For Today, I can remember a shirt that I had with For Today. It was, like, bright cerulean blue with yellow and white, where
Oh my
everything was
God.
all flashy and
Oh,
colors
that was
and
good
pink.
times.
Oh, the Devil Wears Prada with the dinosaur.
That was
Yeah,
before
I had that shirt.
Ooh,
That was before
yeah.
they had skinny jeans for
Yeah.
men.
And now, it's all black. All
Was-
black everything.
Speaking
Is it-
of represent Devil Wears Prada, because their new
Devil Wears
song
Prada is dope.
Do you like
good.
the new stuff?
It's so good. It's phenomenally good.
Zach Mayfield did their newest video,
Yep.
like helped with
and
it.
the video is
No
super
way.
good
Yeah.
too. Yep. Video's
Oh my god,
amazing.
it's so good,
Shout out to Zach Mayfield.
Yeah, shout
Dope. I heard
That's
he has
dope.
a podcast.
dude.
Yeah.
He does.
I
A
wanna get on
YouTube
it.
channel.
It's
and all
real
that.
funny.
It's
It's
awesome.
legitimately real funny.
I'll have
I
to
love
talk
it
to
there.
him.
Mhm.
I want to be on other podcasts. It sounds very selfish of me, but I want to be asked questions. Nobody ever asked me stuff.
That's fair.
I mean, if you would
I'm
ask
terrible at
us
asking
to
questions.
ask you questions, we would have done.
But that's asking a question.
Go ahead.
You do have to ask.
Ask me a question.
Ooh.
Ask you a question. I can't think of
pressure.
any right now. You
I
put
can't
me
do
right
it.
on the spot, dude. At
You
least you had
prepared
time
for
to
this.
prepare for
You
this.
prepared.
See, it's tough. See, for this one, I kind of wrote a couple questions, but other than that, it's on the spot.
You're
Yeah.
doing great, dude.
You're doing
I
great.
could talk to you like all night right
Yeah.
now.
I mean,
feel
we'll
like-
make this a 5-hour podcast. How
Oh
about that?
shit.
Don't ever stop.
Joe Rogan. I've seen a Joe Rogan podcast with he had Alex Jones and this guy named Eddie Bravo on. 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Is that on purpose?
Could have been.
Oh.
And he also
Joe
had
Rogan.
Alex Jones, who is a firm believer that 9/11 is not a thing. That it was set up. He
Makes
had-
sense though, right?
He had that for episode 911.
Yeah.
He had it for episode 911.
Ooh. Yeah,
Coincidence?
he did that
I
on
think
purpose.
not.
I think not for sure. Dude.
Of
Toss
course,
on the
it's not a
couch.
coincidence.
Sorry.
Not coincidence.
No, finish it.
Dude.
But yeah, Joe Rogan has some crazy people on. Like, if I could be like anybody, that guy can talk to scientists. He can talk to somebody off the street. He can talk to mixed martial artists. Like,
Well, I mean, he used to do Fear Factory.
Fear
you know?
Factor.
Factor. Shit.
I love Fear Factor. I think
Okay,
I would
but it was
win it
good.
all except for being in enclosed spaces. Like if you put
You
me,
could eat a spider.
if you yeah
Bullshit.
for money,
Mm.
I would do it.
Mm,
For a lot of money, the
And
life
nothing.
change, yeah, I would. But if you put me in a barrel underwater, not me. I would not do it.
how about when you go to the haunted houses, or actually it's Scary Acres? They put you in a coffin. Could you do that for like 5 minutes?
I do it for 5 minutes. If they put me in a coffin, I don't care about that. But all day,
As long as they don't bury you.
Yeah, if they don't bury me,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, that'd be the
Cool.
worst.
Ooh, that's my
like that Ryan
literal
Reynolds
nightmare.
movie. Wasn't Ryan Reynolds in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
movie where
Yeah.
he was just
Oh, yeah.
buried the whole time?
What is that movie?
That's my name.
How did
Buried? No, I don't know.
With Ryan Reynolds.
See, that's crazy how you can stay intrigued with that kind of movie. And it's
I
literally
didn't.
him. You didn't?
I kind of did, but I didn't.
I watched the whole thing.
I was more intrigued by James Franco in 47 Hours or whatever.
That was a
movie.
really
Is that what
good
it's
one.
called? 47? It's something
Something like that.
But it's based on a true story,
I
and he
don't
gets
know.
stuck,
Yeah.
and he has to cut his own like limb
Oh,
off.
that one.
That
Yikes.
was similar to that, but it was.
All
one
right,
movie
if Fear
just like-
Factor asked you to cut off your arm, would you do it?
How much?
That's what's.
I need my arm now.
$3.
We can program you, dude. You can just.
Well, if it was a pinky, not this pinky.
He
this
said
pinky,
arm.
I
Not
can do an
fucking
arm for
pinky.
$3. I won't even do the
$3.
pinky for $3.
$4.
I take that back.
Just
Keep going.
Up in $1 increments.
How long we do this? No.
If you got paid exponentially for the rest of your life, would you do it? Cut off your arm.
Exponentially? What? Give me a number.
Damn it! I was hoping he didn't ask.
Dude, he's gonna ask.
Exponentially means like.
No, I said give me a number. I don't need exponentially.
Oh my god!
Just state the
Blonde
number.
moment. No, I was kidding.
Do you know what exponentially means? So
Um,
each day
a
you're
lot.
paid doubles.
Building.
Double? Oh, okay.
Think
So
of
it goes
2
from
to the
1 cent to 2
square.
cents to 4 cents to 8 cents, and by the end of the month you'd be a millionaire.
End of the month?
Yeah,
And that's for your whole life.
Pinky.
yeah, for your
You'll
whole
be
life.
the richest dude.
I'd
ever,
rather
dude.
just have my
lose
arms.
the arm.
And I want to
Fuck it.
earn the money.
I'm
You
out.
know?
I
I'm gonna earn that
Could you
shit.
I
imagine
say
playing-
take the arm.
Could you imagine playing a guitar
Honestly.
and you have your arm programmed, like you don't even notice playing, but it's just playing?
If I
Robot
do that,
arm.
that's like the future.
Yeah.
But then you wouldn't work for it. You didn't earn
Yeah.
it. Unless
Well-
picking.
Well, it's just like rappers; they program their beats and shit. Do you consider rapper or the people who make their beats? Do you consider them musicians?
Yes.
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 It,
you do.
I'm
it
trying to make
depends on
beats.
the rap.
It depends
but
on the
it
rap,
just come
but
into
that's a
beats.
musician for
Yes,
sure.
I appreciate beats.
Beats you
Songwriter
consider-
is.
Very much so.
I respect that
Yes.
process.
even if they do it all on the computer.
Yes.
Yes.
Now I looked up the definition.
It might be
of
on a
musician.
computer, but they also use a MIDI controller, and that is a part of a piano.
Ooh, he's about to get all up in it. Now.
And it's melodic, so
Melodic.
you're actually making up melodies, so you're technically a musician.
Why don't you shut your mouth?
Why don't you shut your mouth?
A person who plays a musical instrument, especially as a profession or is musically talented.
A musical instrument could be a computer, because you make
Well,
music
nowadays-
from it.
Okay. So
Exactly.
Whoa, you were heated, man.
So they are musicians. Let's fight. Arm wrestle.
Dude, seriously, arm wrestle right now. Can we do that?
I'm just trying to be a rapper, so I'm
Can we really?
offended.
Can we arm wrestle?
No, I'll punch him in the dick.
Pull up
If
an
we arm wrestle, I will win.
It's an arm wrestle. He is good at arm wrestling. I'll be honest.
Left-handed.
Okay, that's it.
Legs crossed.
Indian leg wrestling.
I'm not doing that.
Let's do
I'm
headbutt.
not doing that.
Headbutting competition.
I would win
Definitely
9
not
times
doing
out of 10. I have a
It's
big
got
old
big
noggin.
head. Look at this
Yeah,
thing.
you do have a big head.
Look at
It's
that big old
powerful,
head.
dude. The forehead alone.
It's 'cause it's big.
What do you think
brain.
of face tattoos?
I thought about doing it for a long time.
Stop. You got a like Mazda Flames fucking thing on your back.
That's not a face, though.
Would you get a face tattoo?
No. Right now, no.
Somebody paid for it.
No.
How long down the line?
I'll never get a face tattoo. Back in the day, you would have paid for it, I probably would have done it.
What would you get?
Dick.
Not dick.
Dick.
I don't know. I don't really know. If I went bald, I would probably fucking tattoo my head.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Corey, you? No face tattoos?
I would not do a face tattoo now. Same thing I probably would have at one point in my life. And that's why I got big old holes in my ears now.
And we talked each other into doing neck tattoos, so.
Yeah. That's
What did
true.
you guys get?
That's true.
I got a Tinder logo. No, I'm just kidding.
Really likes to.
No, it was a band called like Mazda Flames
Yeah. I have the Triforce on the back of my neck.
from Zelda.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's pretty legit.
It's
Like Mazda
pretty
Flames, do you still listen to him?
No, I don't, but I do still do like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan Ball and I had a conversation about this, about tattoos he had, or band tattoos he had, and doesn't like anymore. And
Yeah.
once he's had covered up, would you cover that one up? I think it's already
I
hidden by the
would.
hair.
I would cover it up if I ever felt like it, but the reason I got it is because like Mazda Flames, when they got big, their shit was like, don't take any shit from anyone. You know, stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of like got it, because I was like, fuck yeah, I'm not gonna take any shit from anyone. You know.
Fuck yeah.
And I was young, and I was like, yeah, fuck. But
And now look what happened.
now I'm like, maybe I
shit
would
from
cover
everyone,
it up.
dude.
It takes
He doesn't-
everyone gives me shit.
Yeah, he-
no, I'm just kidding.
all
I still
over.
don't take shit. Okay.
So don't try to give him any.
Man.
Don't do it. But yeah, I'd probably remove it, but I heard it hurts.
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do a
I
cover
feel
up.
good.
I would either remove it or keep it.
You were gonna do a cover up at one point.
I was gonna do a cover up, a lighthouse.
That is literally the only two options. Also,
You can remove it, laser removal.
yeah.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's painful. Our friend Ben is getting like a wolf laser removed, and it looks painful.
And then you already got
as
some
shit.
shame because the tattoo person who's removing it's like, hey, he's got a Tinder
They
logo
just
on the back
know.
of his ear.
I'm like, damn it!
Look at this idiot.
I hate Tinder.
Hey, did you hear about the guy who had a Tinder logo on the back of his ear?
See, this is now like
It
this
does.
is
I
out
just
there,
said someone
dude.
told me it looked like Tinder, but
It's out
it
there.
doesn't.
No,
If you
it doesn't.
compare, I'm like, no, they're both flames though.
You
I'll tell
remember
that
when Bring Me the Horizon and Coldplay had their big ordeal because their logos looked the same?
No,
That's
was that
cool.
the Sandpit one?
Yeah.
Oh, the Sandpit
Oh,
turtle.
it does. The old sandpit turtle, dude.
Sandpit
Sandpit
turtle.
turtle.
See that
See every
meme?
time.
So
Everybody seen the meme.
basically, Ollie Sykes and Bring Me the Horizon played an awards show that Coldplay was at, and Ollie like was circling through the crowd, and he ended up stepping on Coldplay's table and like knocked all the shit off because he's pissed because Coldplay just released their album after, and their logo looked pretty. damn
Oh, that
close.
was released after that?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it looked
That's
pretty
fucked
You
damn.
can't fuck with Coldplay though.
You can't fuck
know,
with Ollie
Coldplay-
Sykes, though.
Yeah, but Coldplay's
Coldplay
like
is great, though.
they're up there. I didn't
I like
say I
Coldplay.
like them.
You don't like Coldplay?
I think they're just big.
There's
There's
that's what
one
I'm saying.
song that
There's
played a
really
bunch of
big.
Tillies that was annoying, but some of the other songs are actually okay.
They're not bad, but they're not great.
You know what's a weird song that plays at Earthbound? The only reason I know this is because Jeff works there.
Jeff works Earthbound?
Yeah.
That's a cool
Oh,
song.
sorry. Whoops.
Name
Hopefully
drop.
people, yeah.
Ooh.
Hopefully people don't come and see you at Earthbound.
Cut that out.
No, Greta Van Fleet plays at Earthbound.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I dig Greta Van Fleet.
I can jam Greta Van Fleet. They sound a lot like, Led Zeppelin and everything, but I think they're pretty great.
That's where it gets me though, because it's
That's one of their big
too much
influences,
like Led
and they
Zeppelin,
kill
though.
it.
But like it is Led Zeppelin, and they do great at it. But still,
It is not.
Did you say
Led
Bastille?
Zeppelin.
but still, I said
Oh,
Bastille?
Bastille.
I don't like
Bastille.
Bastille.
I used to like
Sorry.
Bastille. Their
Yell at it,
cover,
Anthony, if he's watching.
their cover of
Fuck
Waterfalls was.
I didn't give a shit
What
about
song?
the cover.
Don't go change.
Or wait, no.
TLC?
There's no Scrubs. Never mind. Just kidding.
Who did that?
Get it
Bastille
right.
did.
Wow.
Yeah, he did cover. It's
Listen,
solid.
I bet it
only
sucks.
independent
It does
black
not suck.
ladies can sing that song.
I bet
I'm
it
sorry.
sucks hard.
No, it doesn't suck hard, dude. It's great.
What's your favorite cover song ever? Is it that?
No. Ooh.
You remember when
I don't know.
Pop Goes Punk was a thing?
Oh, I remember.
Run This Town by Miss May I?
Dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Or that Devil Wears Prada one.
I was gonna say the A Day to Remember.
Ooh, that's a good one.
One
Which
that
one's
everybody
that?
knows. God damn it.
Since You've Been Gone.
Yeah.
That's a good
That
one.
was a good cover.
Or
That was a real good cover.
what's that one Devil Wears Prada song that they covered? That everyone knew.
Still Fly.
Still Fly.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That was a good one.
Did you know the song Sour Breath is a cover?
What song is that?
By Devil Wears Prada?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're a Prada fan.
What album?
What?
It was just a single release.
Oh, was it? I never
Yeah.
heard that one then.
It's a
Jeez.
cover. The only reason I knew
Yeah.
it was a cover is because I watched Audio Tree, like studio sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love Audio Tree.
Same. They put out some good stuff. And I talked to Mike about it, and he's like, what made you want to cover this Jillian? I can't remember the last name of this girl. What made you want to cover that song? And it's so strange that people who write such heavy music listen to such soft stuff.
You can't just listen to heavy music
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah, it's so
But at
cool.
the same time, you play it every night for 300 nights.
Exactly.
You've got to listen to different kinds of stuff. Like right now, I'm kind of in purgatory when it comes to music. I've got 4,092 songs on Spotify. No bragging or anything, but
Good deal.
4,092.
Don't worry about it.
I get, but yeah, I need some new music, and I'm
I
always
always need new music.
I'm always the one giving out new music.
Really?
Yeah, I usually
You
find
like heavy stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
I could throw you some new
Name
music,
some
but
bands.
it's not heavy though.
name it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been listening to a lot of like
Got him.
Got him?
No.
Do you? Do you really know Lord
Already
Huron,
said.
dude?
Nope, don't know.
That's like indie. I love Lord
Some
Huron.
sad stuff.
It's not that sad.
I'm sad.
It sounds sad, but it ain't sad.
My biggest three bands that I plug right now are the band Loathe, which you said you've seen, right? Or you said you've heard of them? No?
No.
Okay. Loathe is the huge one that I plug all the time. A band called Hollow Front. They're from Ohio, I think. And then a band called Holding Absence, which is from England. Now, Loathe and Holding Absence did a split together. And the reason I found them is because I watched a live studio session of Loathe, and those two did a split. So it was one Loathe song followed by a Holding Absence song, and then I'm like their biggest fan.
Hell yeah.
I have to be. It's so crazy how you find music. Like, the big thing for me back in 2012, 2013, I'd scroll through on my laptop, like, pick this song.
Or Pandora.
Yeah, or Pandora.
YouTube was the
YouTube,
jam.
Pandora.
Yeah, you used to always pull up like a new song, and there's a new band you never heard, and then you're like, yeah, this
looks
band's
dope.
rad.
And
Yeah,
then
I
you only
love
download
YouTube.
the single
Yep.
and you don't download the album.
Nothing else.
Nope.
Nope.
I still do that.
I'm an album guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I hear a song that I like, I have to listen to the album, you know? And if I don't like the album, I'm like, maybe I'll go back to the song every now and then. But
What's an overrated band in your opinion?
overrated band?
I'll pull the unpopular opinion right here. A Day to Remember. I like 5 songs maybe.
I like back in the day, Homesick.
I was really into A Day to Remember.
I wasn't. That was a big
Yeah,
influence of
no
mine
big
back
deal.
in the day.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right.
I record my last band, or not last band, my old band recorded with Tom Denny.
Well, yeah, I know.
That was fun.
I mean, I know.
I didn't know you knew that.
No, I know
But we knew
everything.
each other then, so he knows everything. No.
Corey, what's the most overrated band you think?
Bastille,
even
fuck
know.
them.
Fuck you, Anthony.
Fuck them.
It's gonna be 2 podcasts in a row where people are shitting on Anthony.
I'm not shitting on anything, I'm shitting on Bastille.
Music choice sucks.
Yeah.
That bad.
What other band that I
That
fucking
Coldplay.
hate?
Coldplay is huge, and I don't know why Coldplay is huge.
I don't know why they're so
shouldn't be
huge.
huge.
They're good. They're
That's
decent though.
fine.
Not
See,
my favorite.
I think it depends on like what I love to see in live. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm all about live concerts, the experience that you go through. So I think Coldplay is probably one of those bands where you have to see them to enjoy them.
That might be true. See the video
Yeah.
of the kid crying to Coldplay?
Nope, because
That shit was
I don't like
beautiful.
Coldplay.
Shit was beautiful, man. I don't even care. I don't
You
like
ever,
Coldplay.
you ever cried to a song before?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We've
I
cried
cried
together
to a Devil
probably.
in the Detail song one time live. I'll
You
be
guys.
honest. No, no.
Wait, I know.
I really did.
Is it the first one you put out?
No, I better not be like.
No,
Live
it's
to Tell.
definitely not Live to Tell.
It was
Yeah.
Tame the Grave, probably.
No. A song about
Gloomy
your
Days?
mom. Yeah,
Gloomy Days.
Yep.
About your
That
mom?
was a sad
No,
song.
no,
Just
yeah.
moms in general.
Yeah, it was about moms. It was
Oh.
it was live one time and
Mummies.
just was really feeling it. Yeah, I totally cried.
It was,
I cried
it's
real
a
good.
sad song.
It's a sad song. Yeah,
We got the feels.
yeah, good feels.
I've cried to like fucking Manchester Orchestra.
Yeah, I cried during Brand New live like 10 times.
We saw Manchester
least.
Orchestra and Brand New, and
Yeah.
oh my god.
Circa Survive. Cried
Ooh,
during that.
Circa. I don't
cried
know if I
during a lot
cried
of
during
concerts.
Circa. I was
I'll be
just more
honest, I
like,
cried.
yeah.
Oh, I cried.
One song that makes
Beautiful.
me zone out. It's by Silent Planet. It's some French word. It's like cest something. But it sounds strange, but it's great to listen to when it's raining.
Oh yeah.
Raining.
Oh my
and
god.
get
Yeah.
that. And it
We're
just
I
all
listen to
about that.
different stuff when it rains.
Yeah.
oh, it
Just when it rains, you
it
know.
just puts you. It just makes you feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere and you have like no destination.
I love Silent Planet.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes
They
really
write
Yeah.
some of the best like interludes between songs.
Oh man,
And
it
their
flows
live
so
show is
well
just
together.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
That's real
I'm
good.
trying to think.
the
of how-
vocalist, I don't know his name, but he's like
Garrett.
the nicest guy.
Garrett.
I've
Got you,
ever
Russell.
freaking- Garrett.
Got you.
Is that his name?
Yeah, I couldn't think of his last name.
He was on Warped Tour, and he was the nicest dude. He
I
always helped with
actually
catering and all that
used
shit.
to work shows in Omaha for a little bit, and I ran a show that he would play at, and I got to talk to him and hang out with him. He doesn't wear shoes everywhere he
Nope.
goes. He walked to the Burger King next to Sokol with no shoes.
Yeah.
We're like,
I
"You better
told him it
watch
was
out."
a mistake.
Yeah,
I was like,
there's
"You're
a lot
gonna
of
die,
shit.
dude." You're
Walks in
gonna
the
die.
snow. No shoes.
No
Walks
shoes,
on the
dude.
beach.
No,
No
shoes.
shoes.
Who needs shoes? Overrated.
He walks on hot coals. No,
No
shoes.
Like a thing.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, he's nuts. For some reason, I had some sense of pride where I'm like, I'm not gonna look up his last name. But it's funny you brought that up because I still haven't looked it up, and it's been 4
Russell.
days. Garrett Russell.
Garrett Russell.
It's been 4 days.
Sure?
I'm friends with him on Facebook, dude.
Whoa,
Yeah,
dude.
those
Watch
two
out.
I am each other all the
No big
time.
deal.
Shit, you like
It
his
is what
post
it is.
too?
Not all the time, but
Hearts him.
you don't want to be like too
Hearts
much.
him?
You know, you're like I'm there, but I'm not there
You're like
too
the casual
much.
liker. You're like
Yeah, just
every
every once
third
in a while,
post.
like remember I'm here.
We need more casual likers.
What's up?
Help.
Oh.
Who do you think your biggest fan is of your band? Besides you, the people in the band.
We
That's
don't
a
have
hard
many fans.
Wait,
Shut up. I actually
Our
made
drummer's
your.
parents.
literally, they're seriously at every single show, and they're awesome.
I
They're the
made your
coolest people.
800th like.
Dude.
Yes,
It was at
Thank you about
$7.99?
fucking time you
It was at
accepted my
$7.99
invite.
for like a week.
And
I've invited you since the beginning. You didn't accept my invite. No, just kidding.
No, don't hurt me.
I'm not mad.
You know how kind of like embarrassing it is to be like, hey, come like my page.
Yeah.
Oh, we do. We know.
We
very
have to
much
because,
so.
you know,
Yeah, it's promotion.
Mhm. That's what you gotta do.
please. At least if you don't like it, if you don't like the page, just go listen to the music. And then if you don't like it, don't like the page.
Spotify,
Right.
You know,
listens.
if you like the music, like the page. It's that simple. You know,
That's
what
kind
I
of
try
been
to
our
do.
like strategy. So we've been trying to put out like little 2-minute segments or 2-minute like teasers, and I think that's going to be the best way to draw some eyes. And I don't know many more ways of promotion. So how do you guys go about promoting your band?
We try to have professional content whenever we post. Live
Pictures.
shots,
We found out
album
pictures
artwork.
go a long way. Pictures and video type
Yep.
stuff and stuff to grab people's attention, basically. And
Short
then we
descriptions on
try
it.
doing
Okay.
a lot of
Tags.
just talking to people, basically, like when we go with places with our job or something, or friends of friends, you know, just
Try
talking
reaching
about
out.
the band. Yeah.
See, the cool thing about
angle.
your guys' band is everybody can listen to it. You don't have to be
Yeah.
like
Hardcore fans. on
Yeah,
there or
like
something.
hardcore
That's what we
fans, it's
try
hard.
because there's some part in a new song that we have. It's the heaviest we've ever gone, but it's also
Yeah.
the lightest we've ever gone too.
the big squeal.
Yes,
Coming.
inhale.
The longest pig squeal you've ever heard. It's amazing.
It's
Yeah.
29 seconds. I counted.
32.
Oh my.
No big deal.
32. I thought it was 30.
Nope. No big
It's
deal.
in between there.
32.
Let's call it 31.
We'll call it 31.
No, I don't pig squeal. Please listen.
29, 32.
Please actually listen to it.
I do a little yell scream.
He does.
I'll tell you that.
Does it sound like ah?
Oh my
says
god,
help.
it's the same pitch too.
He says help. He cries a little bit and he says help.
Why are you trying to go baby go? That's the intro of the song. Like
That was really impressive.
That was good.
That was really good, dude. Yeah.
doing my
I
Cody
really liked
Pedersen.
I like how you say my last name right too.
It's not.
I just want to
Peterson.
say that. It's
It's
Pedersen.
Pedersen.
Some down the line, my family
I'm
was
so
like,
mad.
"It's not Peterson. I'm changing it to Pedersen."
I'm so mad about
Because
it.
every time I've gone up to bat when I was like in high school growing up baseball, they'd be like, "Cody Pedersen out in the bat." And I don't really care.
What
about
number
him.
were you?
Pedersen.
What number were you?
Dude, I can't remember. I know what number I was in football. Well, okay, baseball was 17. I'm
What
pretty sure.
position you play?
In football,
No, baseball.
baseball, I was the JV pitcher.
Okay, what number?
17.
Okay, 17. You're a pitcher. Now on the now on the
That's
mound,
right.
JV pitcher number 17, Cody Pedersen.
And then I'd be like, "Yeah, Pedersen," but then they'd be like, "Cody Pedersen." I'd be like, "Son of a bitch!"
Cody Pedersen.
Pedersen.
Cody Pedersen.
Now I don't really care. You know, I'm like, say
Slowly
whatever.
after that
say
was
however
the
you
strikeout
want.
call, too.
And you're just like, Cody.
Strikeout? Yeah, I would strike him out.
Yeah, he's
I'm
throwing
the pitcher.
You know, he's throwing 13 perfect games.
Yeah.
What? That's bullshit.
That's
No, I was like I didn't have a very strong arm. It was always accurate, so they'd always hit it. But the field work would like me pitching because they'd get a lot of movement. You know, sometimes
Okay.
baseball can be boring. I hit one homer in my life too.
That's impressive.
Okay, describe it.
That's good.
Well, I hit it.
Talk us through you coming off the bench.
Okay,
Okay, go.
I think it was in Underwood, Iowa. I was playing in an Iowa small town high school,
Okay.
Riverside.
How old?
I was I don't even know age. How old was I?
What was the temperature?
17, I think I was. 16.
It's 17
16.
degrees.
16.
Very
I was
cold
16
game.
years old, and it was a nice
Nice
day out.
breezy day.
Anyway, my family was there. My uncle, my Aunt Angie was there. It was great. And I was
Do the
like,
run.
I'm going to get this because I was the
Do the run.
DH too
Yeah.
for that game. It was a varsity game too.
You're the big poppy of this baseball
The
team.
DH. I was pretty good here. I was kind of scared of the ball too. Right now, I'm like, hit me in the face. I wouldn't care. But then I was like, if
You're
I
like
get hit by a ball, I'm
like
like,
the Happy
fragile.
Gilmore. He's
He's like, yeah! I love Happy Gilmore. But yeah, I just like wasn't even thinking. When I overthink, that's when I strike out. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then I see the ball and like, and it just kept going, and it went over the fucking fence, and I was like, all right, that was like the best time of my whole baseball career.
and you didn't even leave home. You're like,
I ran. Some people said I ran like Penguin
Did you
because I was running with my arms down. No one told me to lift my arms up. If you run with your arms down, lift it up.
Did
See?
you do a
I help you
celebratory
out.
slide? Did you slide?
I did not
across the
slide
Home
either.
run and
way?
slide.
Dude, you did a
But
home
they were
run. You
all
just ran
welcoming me.
across. No,
you know how
do a
funny it'd
slide.
be.
You obviously hasn't played much baseball.
I played a lot of baseball. I
Fuck
didn't
you.
do
You-
well.
You slide feet first into every base after a home run.
Just every single
Yeah.
First
stand
This
up,
guy needs
run
to
2
stop
seconds.
sliding. I didn't want to get my pants
Your legs
dirty.
like
I was
torn.
the
and
DH.
pants are ripped. The DH. I don't even know what that means.
That was a fun
Yeah.
time in
You
my
went up
life,
and
though.
high fived the pitcher. You're like, thanks for the great pitch.
Fuck you. He's like, I'm a piece of shit if this guy fucking hit a home run.
He's like some guy with the last name Pedersen.
Yeah, Peterson, God.
He homered off me.
It was great,
I gave him
though.
the splitter.
I would swing with 2 bats, you know? Before. Check how strong I am. No, I was kidding.
Oh, speaking of, that's funny you say that because last night I was on Facebook Live, and the drumsticks I play with, one of them is like a metal, like American metal classic. They're thick. They're like, fuck you. They're like thick as shit.
Thick, dude.
And then I play with these like American classics, which are tiny. So I was playing with the American classics, and then I'm like, hey, look at me. I'm gonna play a 12 stick. So I grabbed 12 of my sticks. And I'm like, do.
I bet that helps, so.
And then I played with the Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys?
Oh my God, they're like an inch longer. They're
Little
longer.
chubby boys.
Yeah,
They prefer chubby,
Yeah.
not fat. You know.
Yeah,
It's the
Did you
nice,
talk to them?
Nice
Did you
way,
ask them?
dude. Well, you think about feelings before you say things. Okay.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Drumsticks aren't real, people.
They have feelings too. Okay.
I didn't think about that before I said it.
It's like you drum with a bunch
No,
of
you don't.
sticks. You get one stick, light as a feather, you know?
I need to put
Same with a bat, swinging.
ankle weights, and play double kicks like incredibly fast.
See, I respect drummers for that because I can't
painful.
move my arms and my
Oh.
legs at the same time. I can
Oh.
sample the shit out of, like, I can write drums on Logic or whatever, but I can't play drums very well.
I used to talk shit on the people who would double kick like really quick, and I'm like, oh, they're just double kicking. It is so hard.
It's
That
like
hurts.
you're doing
Just
double
think
kicking
about-
and you're doing God knows what on the top. Your arms
Yeah.
are like, it's 2 separate, like, you know,
Two
brain
separate parts
pads,
of your body
dude.
split in half. Dude.
Yeah.
It is.
That's why we are not
multitasking at
drummers.
its
of a
finest.
band,
I can play guitar and sing, but I can't play drums.
No
you can
drums.
sing.
No.
Oh,
Not well.
I like to
No,
tell
you
myself.
can.
I mean, we heard a sample of you earlier.
That's about our new songs. They just do that.
That was like a
Like on
C
loop,
sharp,
basically?
wasn't it?
Yeah, he plays that in C sharp and D sharp. This is the only 2.
What
notes.
is the silliest song name you've ever come up with? Like, even if it's a sample track, you had buttholes. No, that wasn't.
A sample track?
Was that you guys?
What did we
Yeah,
come up with
Bauhaus.
yesterday?
I don't know. Don't
Whiskey
say
Shits.
Whiskey
That was
Shits.
one name that our drummer came up with.
whiskey shit.
Back in the day, I Curb Stomp was so stupid. Like iPod.
See, we had one.
His old band.
Ours was more clever because we wrote the song the day
More
that
clever?
Steve Jobs.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. We wrote the song the day Steve Jobs died, and we called it "I Miss Steve Jobs," but it was "I Miss" like iPod.
That was a good
Much
one, but was
more
it a good
clever.
song? It probably put his name to
it's a terrible
shit.
song. Yeah, bad song.
Same was
What
with
band
I
was
Curb
it?
Stomp, though.
Nobody looked this up, but we were called forever, my brother. Just some old school, high school
I gotta leave.
jam band.
I gotta leave.
Don't look it up. Don't
If
look
you
it
leave,
up.
you'll
Nobody
forever
did.
be his brother.
Dude.
Brother.
What does that mean?
You're my brother. You're my brother.
We were a Hulk Hogan contributing band, tribute band.
Dude, I
you
like
know?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that's why we were called Forever
Brother.
Brother, you know.
Did you come out in NWO or did you come out in like red and yellow?
Red,
I don't think-
yellow.
did you guys
more
play show?
often. Not a single show.
They didn't even come out at all.
We didn't. Never came out.
Yeah, wow.
You don't even deserve a band name.
Oh, snap. Shots
Ooh.
fired.
What do you think about this? This is a real question. If a majority, let's say a 5-piece band, 3 of the original members leave, should you rename the band?
No.
No, not
Well, it
renamed.
depends on who and what they play and what they contribute. In
If
the
it was the
band.
people that wrote the song,
if it was
no.
if it was the singer
What
and he
was me?
stays in
What
there-
was me?
What was me?
They lost Tyler Carter. They lost Michael Bone.
But
They
who
lost-
wrote
Those
the
were
songs?
the people that kind of made "Woe Is Me," though. Let's be
So
real.
should you
Yeah,
rename
the
it?
new singer was okay.
At that
but
point,
Hands
yes.
All Good?
I feel like you should change it.
Secrets.
At that point.
They lost Xander
No
after the
comment.
first. They just played here. They lost Xander after their first album, and then they lost their drummer.
Xander was a cool fucking guy though.
And they lost their drummer.
He
who
has a
was
new band called
in-
Drummer Joey.
No.
Yeah,
Matt-
Joey
Mr.
English.
English,
Joey English.
who was in your.
Matt English was in my old band, yeah. But we don't need to talk about that much. No, I was kidding.
Now let's talk about it. Yeah, this band. It's
No.
down the side.
It was a fun time. We recorded with Tom Denny. We did 5 songs. I got stranded in North Dakota for about 3 months.
No big deal. Just throwing
I
that
gotta
out
talk
there.
about it.
deal.
Putting
It was
that
a good
out
time though. I learned a lot
From.
recording with Tom Denny.
there. Nothing about North Dakota.
Nothing else.
Yeah, can I give some fun facts?
You want me to give you fun facts?
No, I got some fun
Oh,
facts.
sure, yeah.
About
You tell me if this is true or not.
Okay.
He wrote a whole bunch of the lyrics to that album.
False.
Okay.
He wrote one song.
What song?
Not lyrics, guitar.
He did.
Yeah.
I remember the song. Which was it?
Chasing Shadows.
Yeah.
I wish he wrote those lyrics because the lyrics made no fucking sense.
Sean's
What is
Orange
Chasing
Town.
No, me
Shadows
too. It was Sean. What he wrote made sense, and what I wrote made sense differently. But when we put it together, it don't make no sense.
Oh, me and the drummer from 64 Hit Combo had this conversation like Dance Gavin Dance. Their songs make no fucking sense.
Not at all.
But also,
Not
if
at
you
all.
think in it, it doesn't have to make sense.
It's art.
And
It's art.
now that you say that, give me another hand slap, give me another fist bump. Not Jake Gracie, fucking Jake Schoening. He was talking about
Alt J. I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
He was talking about how his band he never wrote lyrics.
Yeah, I did.
And how he just yelled in the mic.
Really?
He just
Yeah.
yelled. Yeah.
He just yelled at the mic.
That's kind of weird to me.
That's
But
hilarious.
did he scream like what he felt on there?
No,
But
just screamed.
that don't make sense. No sense to me.
But people don't know.
You should know. If I heard that, I'd be like, "What the fuck are you saying?" Then I'm like, "What the fuck are you saying?" Then you'd be like, "I don't know what the fuck I'm saying." I'm like, "Well, now I don't
saying
know
what
what
we're
the
saying.
fuck you're saying."
Yeah, we're just saying like blah blah blah. blah
I like.
blah.
Yeah.
I'm a lyricist. I'm a singer. I love lyrics. But if it could be lyrics, it doesn't have to make sense. I still love it.
Hey, you
know?
made fun of my 9 to 5 job in the song Streetlights.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh snap! I didn't make fun of your 9 to 5
We
job.
just don't like it.
I just don't like working 9 to 5. I want to focus on music one day.
Yeah, you're right though. I hate it.
Yeah, right? Doesn't it suck? It drains life
Stop
out of
it.
you, but you got to make the best of it. Make the best of life. That's what I say.
Don't hate me, but the first time I ever heard a song was today.
That's okay.
Today,
Cody,
a
I
new
said
day.
don't hate me.
I don't
new day.
hate you.
But
If you listen to it, I like you.
yeah, I listened to the lyrics and I was like, man, this really hits home.
Right? My dad's like, you smoke it. You sing about smoking weed in that song, and I was like, maybe
Yeah.
because I go blow smoke. Whoa.
All right, you guys take over for a second. I gotta pee real bad.
I gotta pee, too.
What, we can pee during this?
What
Yeah,
should
do
we
we
talk
take a
about?
pause?
I've had a pee for
Pause
so
it. What's up, guys? Make sure you make it out to our show at the Waiting Room with Indian Caves, Wither Decay, Us Dear Neighbor, and Names Without Numbers.
December 14th.
Yep.
Anyhow, this game was originally called Two Truths and a Pie
Oh, shit.
because we were gonna play the
We're
pie.
gonna pie him in the fucking face.
But I
would.
goofed it and I bought beer instead of. I totally spaced it. I was in such a rush. I'm like, fuck it.
So instead, the loser is a winner and gets a shotgun of beer.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
That's not that bad of a
That's
And
thing.
pretty dope.
we're gonna play a sample game.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna guess the two truths and a lie. For me,
This is mine.
no, either.
Oh, for
either-
you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Should
So
we
you get a shotgun of beer
okay,
too?
but we're gonna consult first.
No, we didn't know consultant. That's cheating.
What? No, on his.
Okay,
decision.
we're consoling
Yeah,
first.
asshole.
Okay.
Okay.
First one.
Okay.
I have broken multiple Rock Band kick pedals, and repaired them using a hinge and screws.
Question. Rock Band as in a real rock band?
No, the
or
Rock Band.
Rock
game.
Band the game?
The game.
Okay, I just
Stupid.
want to know. Fuck
Okay.
you.
Stupid.
The first time I broke a golf club was over my head.
Was it over your head or on your head? Like when you swung it? Oh,
You're
damn.
asking too many questions.
I'm trying to get this right.
The first time I ever got drunk was with the store manager I was currently working with.
The first time you ever got drunk?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a truth.
What are you thinking? I think that one.
That definitely sounds like a truth to me. You wouldn't make that shit up.
No, I feel like the first one's the lie.
But you ever broke a golf club over your head?
That's but he wouldn't just say that because that's an
He wouldn't
obvious
just
lie.
say that.
That's an obvious lie. Yeah. Yeah, we said that out loud already.
Okay.
You don't have to whisper it.
First one
First one.
is a lie.
Lie.
It's not a lie. That's the truth.
It's the fucking golf.
It's the golf club, isn't it?
But why
Fuck
would
you
you say that if it's
Damn
true?
it!
Who does that?
You won.
Who does
You're clever.
God damn it.
I've
You
never
won.
broke.
We have to shotgun all three of beers.
No, that's not
I've
true. There
broken
ain't
golf
even
clubs
3
over
beers.
my knee multiple times, and I've also accidentally broken
See?
a golf club. I've thrown one down like this, and it snapped right
But you
now.
said your head.
I've never broken one over my head.
Over your
I thought you
head.
said it was on
almost
over your
was like,
head.
yeah, that was a lie, dude.
That was. Oh.
fucking.
We're all.
This is our bond.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
Okay, so the rules of the
Okay.
game.
Alright.
If Cody guesses the lie incorrectly about Corey, Cody has the shotgun,
Okay.
and vice versa.
But what if we do guess the lie right? We both have the shotgun anyway.
I don't know. You guys make up the rules. What do you want to do?
We make up the rules, hell yeah.
I don't think.
Hell yeah!
I don't think.
Anarchy!
I don't
There
think
is
In
no
my rules,
rules.
we all shotgun the beer.
My rules, there are no rules.
That's a rule then.
I
That's not a
don't.
rule.
Yeah, that is.
That's the
kinda
only
rule.
rule.
That's
But that's the only rule.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
think you guys are gonna
excited.
guess it correctly. These are Cody's.
okay. I'm not gonna do any face like
These are Cody's.
Texas Hold'em face right now.
And I can't ask him any questions because
Yeah.
obviously I know the answers.
Nope.
So,
Don't look me in the
I'm gonna
face.
fucking look you in the face.
Cody.
Okay.
Cody was the lead role in a play called "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown." Cody.
He's very proud of that.
Cody
No,
can
that's
say
true.
the alphabet backwards. Cody also had Pierce's belly button because he lost a bet.
That one's definitely true.
Damn it. You
Middle
know
one-
too much about
middle
me.
one is false.
That's bullshit. You know too much about me.
The middle one is false.
This game is
Middle one's
rigged.
false. I'm pretty sure you just told me on this trip about your role being Charlie Brown this last week.
You idiot!
I don't recall.
And you said you were real proud of it.
Go ahead.
It's a great musical.
So tell him if he's right or not.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
I knew you were gonna, but
he ain't
I
gonna
never
guess
really
mine.
practiced the alphabet backwards, and everyone pretty much knows the alphabet backwards.
Go ahead.
So I tried to fool you on that one.
Yeah, well done.
ZYX fuck.
That's a weird
Really
one.
good job, dude.
That's a weird one.
Really good.
I'd get a
job.
DUI right there with the cops
I didn't
for
think
sure.
I didn't think fuck went after W.
It's somewhere in there.
It's somewhere.
It's like L
yeah.
and M in between them.
And then
Okay.
fucked or something.
Okay, so you have to guess.
Now I'm put on the spot.
Yeah, you have to guess these about Corey.
It's a good one.
I know a lot about you. Though.
These are really good.
These
I
are
would have
really
never
good.
guessed any of
See?
these because they're all true.
How'd you
They're
think
true.
of them?
They're all
Dude,
true.
I'm smart.
You were working all day.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't
Ready for
work
this?
hard.
I'm ready.
Corey was once wished happy birthday by Keith Urban. Corey was able to meet Garth Brooks. Or Corey's first
Country legend Garth Brooks.
Yeah,
I put
I'm
in there.
sorry.
Country
I know
legend
that's
Garth
true
Brooks.
then.
Or Corey's first concert was Secondhand Serenade.
Dude. Fuck. Dude, I don't know a lot about you anymore. I think the first one's false.
You want me to reread them?
The Keith Urban did not wish you happy birthday.
Final answer?
You
Final
met
answer?
you met Garth Brooks though, right?
Final answer.
Final answer.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
No, was it Garth Brooks?
Yeah.
It
I
was
never
one
met
of those
Garth Brooks.
things. I
He
knew
did.
the fucking country thing.
My parents worked for Comstock. They knew the head people. They're like, it's my son's birthday. And he's like, yeah, I want to wish Corey happy birthday. Beautiful fucking
You
moment.
met Garth Brooks?
No, I didn't mean Garth Brooks.
Wait
That's the
a
lie.
second.
That's the lie.
Reread that.
No, you already decided.
Because
That
you
was the
said you
second
met
one.
Garth Brooks,
No, I
and
didn't.
then you said Keith Urban said you happy birthday.
Yeah.
He did.
That's the
He
correct
did wish
one.
him happy birthday.
That's
he
the
did
correct
never.
one.
He
Keith
never
Urban
met.
did? Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
He never met
Yeah.
Garth Brooks.
See, I get
For my
those
birthday.
mixed up. You did good.
Thanks,
Because
dude.
you put the two country artists together,
right.
and I don't
That's two
fucking-
The
shotguns.
one thing I knew you
That
wouldn't
was
know.
good. I don't know
Yeah,
Keith
dude.
I
Urban.
phrased that good. I
Thanks.
phrased that
I
good.
know
job,
Garth
dude.
Brooks. I deserve
Yep.
to chug that beer.
Two
Garth
shotguns.
Brooks would be proud, dude.
Yeah, I would.
Hey, we're gonna end it here with these shotguns. So go ahead and plug your band and say anything you want to say.
Yeah, our band is Dear Neighbor. We have some new shit coming out, and you should definitely listen to our shit, please.
Lots
Like,
of new
please,
stuff
God.
coming soon, for sure.
All right, episode 10. We out. Woo!
We out.
Breathing the evergreen, such a relaxing scent to me. Will I ever leave? I don't know. Will I ever find peace if I go? Just waking up from my side, and I'm just trying to find a little piece of my own paradise.
This is proof that bands don't party.
Oh, I got on my glasses. Oh yeah, the Keith Stone.
What a shame. It's been 10 minutes? 12?
Lost bet.